Welcome to Gotta Ping. I'm Mei Ping, the founder of Gotta Ping. As a next-gen leadership coach, I help high-performing young executives and entrepreneurs like you to navigate complex people and problems with top-notch communication and leadership skills to create sustained success. In today's podcast, I want to talk about getting along with people. Is there ever a day that we don't have to deal with people? Maybe for some of you hermits out there, the day actually exists, but we all live in the real world, and in the real world, to progress in your career or to do well in business, you must be able to get along with other people. Yes, there are a lot of things that you can do on your own. However, a huge portion of that will also rely on other people to support you, to help make things work. And even if you have a product to sell as an entrepreneur, you need clients, and clients are people. So there are some very highly prized abilities such as teamwork, collaboration, cooperation, coordination. Guess what is the fundamental of all these things? People. So I want to share a piece of truth with you. At the end of the day, we like people who are like us. And that is a very fundamental thing about human nature, is that we resonate with people who maybe look like us, sound like us, they like things that we like. So there is an inherent bond that's being built. And that is really the fundamentals of human connection. So ask yourself, what will happen if you cannot get along with people in general? I would foresee a very miserable, lonely lifestyle where you would hide at home and pretty much cease to exist. That sounds like a very dark future, isn't it? And I don't want that for you. And you shouldn't want that for you. It's not good. So, how do you get along with people? So, as you guys know, I am a passionate traveler. I've traveled on business and traveled personally to 37 countries and counting. And what I really enjoy when I travel is to observe the local culture, observing other people. And what's very interesting is that when you travel, suddenly you feel a sense of camaraderie with the people from your own country or your own region. So for example, when I travel to Europe, every single Asian face that I see, I feel like I'm at home. Even though, they might be from other countries, but you just feel like that sense of connection with them. And that's what I'm saying, right? And the biggest lesson I learned from my travels is to smile. A smile truly connects people from all over the world, regardless of nationalities, social class, and everything else. So I also like to travel solo, and I've done that for many trips. I've been to many countries where I went alone as a sense of adventure and curiosity. And I found that just the ability to smile and be friendly and, kind of exude the positive vibe, people are very keen to help you and engage with you. Even if it's a barista at a cafe or someone waiting at the train station, people resonate with good vibes. People resonate with other people that have high and positive energy. So if you really want to get along with people, you need to be a friendly, high vibration, happy person yourself. Happy people attract other happy people. Now, I'm not asking you to smile the whole day and look like a crazy person. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is just be open. Be open to other people. And recognize this, not everybody is like you. And that's okay. And you shouldn't want everybody to be like you. Then we'll have like 7.7 billion robots that look and sound and think exactly like you. And I don't think that would be fun. In fact, that would be quite scary, given that we are moving towards the AI robot age. So keep the essence of you, and also recognize that other people are unique personalities and individuals as well. So to really connect with someone else, we need to find some commonalities. What do they like and where are they from? And is there something that we can connect with? Is that something that we have heard of or we understand? And you can use that in conversations with the other person, just to kind of get a sense of like, okay, this is some of the things that they like. What do I know about it? And what can we talk about? So again, back to my travel stories. So when I visit a lot of countries, obviously, I don't know 37 languages, but I smile, and normally I at least learn a couple of words to say their local language, like hello, thank you, goodbye, how are you? Just a couple of local words, and you'll find that they really appreciate it a lot. So like an old saying goes, if you speak in a language that a person can understand, you speak to their mind. But if you speak to them in their local language or native language, you're actually speaking to their heart. And I find that there's a lot of truth in that. Even though I know it sounds cliche, but there is absolutely a lot of truth in that. Like I said, the sense of camaraderie, the sense of connection, it is very primal, it's very deep within us. So if you've always grown up speaking, I don't know, maybe Cantonese, and for someone to speak Cantonese with you, even though, they may not look like an Asian, it automatically brightens your day, automatically makes you feel a lot closer to that person already. At the end of the day, we don't live alone on this planet. Wherever we are and whatever we do, we are somewhat interacting with other people. The extent obviously depends on what you do, whether you're at work, in business, or you're a housewife, or you are still studying. But the gist of it is the same. As humans, we value human connection. That's why we watch videos of other people, we listen to podcasts, we pretty much check out what other people are up to on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram, right? So always value this piece of human connection. And honestly, getting along with people is not very difficult, but it's about developing the perspective and realization that not everybody is like you. And most importantly, not everybody will actually like you. So mangoes are amazing. Like personally, I love pineapples, but no matter how tasty that pineapple is, there will be people out there who don't like pineapples. Period. So those people cannot be convinced. But what I'm saying is, put in the effort, smile, be cordial, be open, ask them, how are you? How was your weekend? Right? Make conversation. People like to share about themselves. What people don't like is listen to you babble on about your own life without realizing that a communication is a two-way street. A connection is also a two-way street, right? So you're giving and receiving at the same time. Whether it's you or the other person, it works both ways. The good news is, like I always say, it can be learned. It all takes that realization that I spoke of, as well as practice. Actually get started and trying it out. Because you can learn as many little tools and tips as you want, but until you do it, that's when you know whether it works, it doesn't work, and you know what actually works best for you. So it's a trial and error thing, but it doesn't take away from the fact that you should try. So I wish you guys all the best, and I'm very sure that you will reap massive rewards down the road with this special ability to connect with anyone, as many people as possible. Obviously, to a certain level of like genuine and deep relationship, not a touch and go. It doesn't count. Just saying hi bye to someone doesn't actually count. So time to sharpen up your little superpower, and good luck. Thank you for joining me today. If we have not yet connected, I look forward to connecting with you. You can find me on my website www.gotaping.com, on LinkedIn, as well as Facebook. The links to my profiles are in this episode's description box. I can't wait for you to join me in the next episode of my Gotta Ping podcast. Till next time, bye!